Well, hello there. It's Small Town Guy. I'm here checking on my generator. It's been sitting for probably, I'd say about a year, over a year, because 2023 December, around that time or so, I came out here and started it. So it's been that long since I've checked it. So I'm just now checking it. I had a video put up, but I think it's from over a year ago. Let's see here. I'm just going back over it. This is the Sportsman 4000, I think, edition. I got to put gas in it. I was going to check the oil in it too. Let me see here. Try to get this situated. Trying to do it with one hand and hold the camera too. This is what it looks like. The kind I have. And it's got a off switch right here. Off, then on. Then there's, you can check the oil. Let me see if I can check the oil. Let me get this put here. We're gonna take a peek at the oil real quick, guys. I'm gonna show you what the oil looks like in it after a year. Let me get my light over here so I can show you guys what it looks like. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this back down in there. Oil looks good. Yeah, the oil looks good on it. Let me wipe it off. Let me wipe that off. Then stick it back down in there and check it. This is the part where it makes it hard. They make it hard to thread back down in. I don't know why. I've never seen nothing so bad. See, it wants to cross thread. There it is. I just got lucky. Let me thread it back on there and I'm gonna check the oil one more time. It looks full. It's like brand new. It ain't even been, you can see it there. Pretty practically almost full. All the way up on it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, let's put it back down in there. It won't start if it's too low, so let me see here. Flip the switch on here. We'll flip the switch on. Let me move my light down here so we can do this. Flip. Well, I'll wait on the flipping switch. I gotta put gas in it. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna leave that light over here. Give me just a second. I'll put gas in it. I'm gonna show you what it does for sitting over a year. It's been sitting for over a year. Oil don't look bad. I'm just gonna fill it up with gas. This is a two and a half gallon jug. I've got right at 2.5 gallons in it. I think this is, it says it's a 3 gallon, holds 3 gallons, but it only holds 2.5 gallons, so go figure. I think I told that in the first video. Let me see if I can go ahead and fill this up. I've put non-ethanol in it, so I don't put nothing with ethanol. I'm gonna use non-ethanol. It's like a 93 octane, or 90 octane maybe, I can't remember, 90 octane non-ethanol. I'm gonna use this 2.5 gallons. And I'll show you down in the can here in a minute, in the thing. Give me a second. There we go. Oh shoot, spilled some. Oh well, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Get all the gas out of there. There we go. It's full. I'll show you that it's full. 2.5 gallon jug. I'll show you right here. Look at this. It's empty. You don't hear no splashing. 2.5 gallon jug. And I'll show the light right here. I'll show you. You can see it in the bottom of that screen. Let me bump it. Well, you got some on top of it, but I'll have to wipe it off. See, it's up into the screen there. So that's 2.5 gallons. It don't hold 3 gallons. It was empty because I got to turn this valve on. Give me just a sec. Let me wipe it. Let's wipe all this. I'm gonna wipe off this excessive gas. Usually I'm pretty well steady, but trying to do one thing, do another, hold the flashlight, and just wipe it all off. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. There we go. Put the lid back on. Get two or three clicks. It says 3.6 gallon. You can see it right here. It says 3.6 gallons. Right there. Unleaded. No E85 gas. I got non-ethanol. It's like a 90 octane. It says 3.6 gallon, but it only takes 2.5 gallons. And then I'm gonna flip the switch on here for on. I'll just leave this light down here like this. Well, I gotta turn the valve on too. This is off. I think I have it in the off position. I could be wrong. That might be on. Oh, it's in the on position. I must have left it in the on position. I left it in the on position when I run all the gas out. So I'm just gonna leave it in the on position. It should run. So let me see if I can get it cranked here. I'm gonna try to put my camera down here so you guys get a better look at it. I'm gonna get a better look over here while I'm cranking. Let's see here. I'll put the light over here. Yeah. I don't know if I can get it cranked. Let me see if I can turn it around here. Let's see if we can get it started. I gotta choke it too. Let me see here. I gotta turn the choke on. See, it's got a choke. Let me turn the light around. Blinding myself there. So you got closed. It's open right now. The little sticker's wanting to come off. It's not even been a year and the sticker's coming off. You gotta turn it all the way over to full choke. And you can let it warm up. Once it warms up, then I'll open it all the way up. Let me just leave the light on right here. I'm gonna try to see if I can, I'll just put it right here, put the phone over here so you guys can see. I'll try to let you guys get a look at me here cranking on it. Let's see here. started right up. I was surprised. I mean, this is the first time it's been run since back in December or whenever I made my first video on here. Back in 2023, December, around December or so, January maybe. It's been a year. Yeah, it hasn't even been started since that. The last time I started it was like a day or two, a few days after that. I started it a couple times. I run one time for about, I let it run for about 15 minutes or something. Then I let it run for like 30 minutes before I let it sit back here. I let it sit back here on my back porch. But I got some stuff sitting back here now, these old table things back here, but I got it sitting up over here. I'm gonna turn it back around, but I'm gonna try to see if it'll start one more time. I'm not even gonna choke it. I'll just leave the choke off. Let's see if it'll start. I'm gonna give it one crank and see if it starts. Let me make sure the switch is on. You always gotta make sure the switch is on or it won't start. But let's see if it'll start. Yep. I can't believe it started on the first crank. Since I know it's running good, I just figured I want to do an update, guys, on this to show you guys after a year, not even starting it for a year. It sit here. It just sit here, and I had a box covered over it. And this is the first time putting, I use non-ethanol gas. I got a 5-gallon jug, and then I got this 2.5-gallon jug. I bought 5 gallons, put 2.5 gallon in there. And let's take a look, see down in the, let's look down inside and see if this is, see what it looks like, where we have it at on the marker. See where it's at down in there. There it is, still up on the filter, see it? Still on the screen, up into that screen. But I use non-ethanol. Always use non-ethanol on these. Let me see here. Put this back down on there and tighten it back up. Just let it click a couple times. Then I'm going to move it back over here. Out of the way. Let's get it back over here. I'm just going to leave that. What it was, I was going to, this little valve, I was going to cut it off after I run the gas. Turn it back this way to cut it off. And I didn't do it, and I left it open, which it doesn't probably matter, I don't guess. But I left that valve open, but I run it all out of the line. I have a cipher thing that I suck all this, I run down in there and I suck all the fuel out of the tank. But I have to drop, let me see, I have to take that screen thing out though, so I can run it down in there at the bottom. Let me see here. So that screen thing has to be taken out before I can get it down in there to suck all the fuel out. Yeah, you have to take this part. Let me see if I can get it situated here. You have to take this screen out. See, it comes right out. Just make sure you take this out. Take this out. And then go down in there and run it down to the bottom. But you can see all the way, let me show you down in there. So you can see all the way down in there. That really don't look that clean though. That really don't look that good down in there, but it's still clean in the bottom though. Looks like a little bit of drugs in it, but oh well. It'll suck them through or whatever. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Okay, but it's been sitting a year. For a first pull, that shocked me. I'm really surprised, really. I'm really surprised it would take on the first crank. Give that a couple clicks. Yeah, it says 3.6 gallons, but it's 2.5 gallons. So I think I discussed that in the last video. This is the exhaust part of it. Still got some heat coming off of it. But yeah, that's my that's my take on this. You turn. But yeah, you guys, this is after a year. This is the Sportsman 4000. Where does it say it on it? I think you guys seen it right there. Right there, Sportsman. Right there. There it is. Sportsman 4000. Right on the top there, you can see it. 4000. First crank. Oil looked good in it. I probably need to change the oil, but this is Small Town Guy. You guys have a good one. Take care. I did update my name on here. I did have Snake Eyes, but I changed it to Small Town because I do go by Small Town. But I'm gonna do another video. I spell sports cards and stuff online and Hot Wheels and stuff like that. I don't know if I can flip my screen around or not, but no, I can't have it. It won't let me turn my screen around. But you guys, I'm gonna get off here. This is after a year update. I surprised you guys, really surprised. We're expecting about 3 more inches of snow. Today it's what, September, or no, it's January the 17th, 18th, 17th, something like that. But yeah, been a year and it started up first crank. You guys have a good one. I've got another video coming up after this one. I'll post a video of stuff I'm selling online. Small Town Deals 606. But I'll make another video, but I'll see you guys around, okay? Take care. Bye.